I participate in Safe Families because I've experienced God's love through loving relationships throughout my life, and I want to make sure others can experience that too. Safe Families presents this really beautiful vision of the church coming around vulnerable families in our community and providing tangible relational support through mentoring or hosting or coaching or even just providing resources. I was really drawn to this because it's a way for me to connect with people in my community who I might not otherwise meet and just provide practical support. I also love that it's a way for us as followers of Jesus to team up and to show the abundant love that we've received to families who really crave it in our community.
I've always known that I wanted to do foster care, and I think just caring for the kiddos has always been something on my heart, and it's just convincing my husband took a little bit more work.
Yeah, and for me, coming into the church and hearing his need for us to serve others just kind of reinforced the entire idea. I've always thought we were biologically designed to just love one another, and becoming more involved with the church and growing my relationship with God made me want to explore that a lot more. And as far as timing goes, I told my wife, well, it's always me, that the timing was never right and that God needed to be pretty obvious when and if we should dive into foster care. And it's uncanny, the very next day when we were here at church, Justin preached on foster care and basically said in his sermon that this is your sign. And looking over at Rachel, who was already staring at me like, yeah, see, I told you. 100%. That kind of just set us off into this motion of foster care.
Absolutely. And I think the biggest thing for me is knowing that, yes, the system is broken, and we, especially as Christians, need to be the ones to run towards it. I think that God can use us because we're broken too, for the good, for those kiddos, and we just have to trust Him.
We felt God calling us to adoption very early in our marriage, and since then we have seen the wonderful impact it's had on us and the lives of our children, including the 3 that we adopted. There is a really sad loss, though, anytime a child needs to be adopted that has led to that, and it can be really, really hard. But the good news is that we get to be a part of their future through adoption.
Yeah, and even though we know the numbers, like 14 million kids are left orphaned every year without families, which is a really sad stat. We've adopted in our family a saying that do for one what you wish you could do for many. That way it's not overwhelming. And so we did that the first time for one. And then we did it again for another one. And then we did it again for another one. And so focusing on the one that you can impact has been meaningful for us.